For TraderInsight.com, I'm Julie Manns, and this is the Unfinished Business Report for Wednesday, January 11th. So what I want to do is take a look at a couple of the stocks that we have this week. I thought it might be fun to go over some of the things I'm looking for when I go through Adrian's plan from the night before and see what was working the day before and what really had more room to move. So that's what I do every night, and all of you who get Adrian's plan should be doing it as well to see if there isn't extra trades, extra opportunity in the work that was already put into creating this beautiful plan. So let's look at a couple of those. For Monday's trading, I had two. One was DDS, and DDS did have intraday opportunity for us. And let me show you how that works. So here is the opening of the session, and it had a hard time getting above this pivot level and actually never got up to this level. So there was intraday opportunity when DDS pulled up, again couldn't make it, and then traded lower from this pivot down to this pivot. Now you may say, so what, because you look at this chart, but that represents a 60-cent move. So that was one that I had tweeted out. If you aren't following us, follow us, It's at Trader Insight, TraderInsight. And if you don't have one of these reports, usually I tweet out the ones I'll be looking at the next day. The next one, where I was looking for some opportunity again to the downside from Adrian's trading plan from Friday for the Monday session, was VNTV. On the left here again is the 5-minute chart. This was a short on his plan. You can see it pulled up and shot higher and higher. It went past this pivot level, but as it came back down and consolidated here, it gave us a great opportunity to short it and go in the direction we had expected from not just this R2 pivot, but all the way down to the central pivot. Again, what I like about these is I have a very tight stop. So the nice part about looking for some consolidation points and to be very patient with these is that a lot of times they do have opportunities, but you need to look and see where the support and resistance are. Let's look at some of the stocks from Monday's trading plan. We're going to go through the list of trades that were on Monday's plan and see what I'm looking for when I look for them. So end of day on Monday, I am looking at the whole list of trades, and ABT was a fastball long. You can see it didn't make it. It did hang up right here, and to me it looks like it might make a reversal move. So I'll have that on my list for a reversal move. This is a daily chart, by the way. CAA did make the short move he expected. It closed sort of in the middle of its range and not very convincingly to the lower side, so I won't keep that on the list. Same with DLX. The bias was to the short side, and I see it has found some support and actually closed higher than its open. PSX gapped lower and made the short move that Adrian was expecting. So then I take these, I look and see where it is relative to other days. I see there is a chance it might want to pop down into this area where there has been previous support and some resistance. So I might keep that on the back burner for Tuesday's trading when I'm going through and doing my analysis. AWI, another one, it made the move that Adrian was expecting to the short side. Now I look to see on a daily chart, is there room to go down? And it looks to me like there's a nice another stair step. So AWI will be on my list. And so far now we have PSX, AWI, KSS slowly moving lower. So on the daily, I'm going to go and look and see, is there room for it to trade lower? Sure enough, there is. I'll keep that on the list to the short side. Monsanto to the upside again. It was a great winner for Adrian on Monday, but that's not something I'm going to look for continuation, as I see it's hit a lot of resistance in the past. A was a long for today. It did make a long move if we look at the 5-minute chart, but it pulled back, and see how it's right here at this resistance again? Came up to this resistance and backed off. So I won't have A as a long on the list. In fact, I might look for a reversal. And finally on Monday's list was LB. Now there is a little room to the downside on LB, so I might keep it on the back burner. But that's probably plenty of things, especially if you're going to look at some reversal. So that's from Monday night, looking toward Tuesday. Now as you're listening to this is Tuesday, and you can see how these played out. I tweeted those out on Monday. So now your homework for tonight is to go through and see how did those do. And then also look at Adrian's plan or your own plan from today and see which trades might follow through either more or at all or reverse the next day that are reasonable and seem like they have some levels that would work. Then you can check your list against mine and check our tweets. Again, it's at Trader Insight. If you don't get Adrian's plans, then sign up for our open house if you haven't already. And you get 2 weeks of his plans as well as 2 weeks of our trading room to see how we're doing and what we're doing. Hope everyone had a great trading day.